There are countless versions of the American dream out there for each person. Some dream of culture-rich city life, some desire to run their own business, and some want to spend every day at the beach. I'm your host, Jen Morris, and I want to welcome you to the American Dream. This week, we're sharing our favorite stories from the month of August. We'll head to Oceanside, Sugar Land, Los Angeles, and of course, the best stories from your city. Let's start the show.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Our show is both national and local, and I'm proud of the fact that we're here to share stories that both inform and inspire our viewers for the better. Our first segment is brought to you by a professional in your city. Let's hear from them now.
Welcome to Georgetown, Washington, D.C.'s oldest neighborhood. Once a tobacco port, Georgetown is now full of charm. We have everything from Michelin-approved restaurants, exciting events for the entire family, and plenty of scenic views. Pick your adventure, from the waterfront all the way up to the historical neighborhoods. Speaking of historical neighborhoods, let's go find Nick and get a history lesson on our newest listing.
So here we are in Vauxhall Village. This is where Oliver Cotton Morton transformed the former Rockefeller estate, and he envisioned something very special. He wanted a collection of very elegant homes that had quiet streets, quiet cul-de-sacs, and he really wanted to capture that elegant sophistication of England, and that's what you see here today. It's beautiful, it's charming, it is exclusive. We only have about 350 homes here. You may find this hard to believe, but back in the early 1900s, this was a 60-acre farm. But as you can see, it's not a farm today. Why don't we go up and take a look at the home? We're going to meet Jonathan. He's going to give you a private, exclusive tour of our new listing.
Welcome to our listing on Berkeley Terrace. This is a 6-bed, 4.5 bath, over 4,300 square foot property. And as Nick mentioned, these homes were constructed in a different era, but the first thing you notice when you walk in is this isn't your average colonial. You have texture all throughout the main level on the walls, something really designed for the modern home buyer, and you would expect to see it in a Pottery Barn catalog. To that end, this old kitchen space was completely opened up and now has custom cabinetry. It's open, perfect for entertaining, yet we haven't even gotten to my favorite part. So why don't we go out and take a look? Look at this yard. To think we are super close to Georgetown in the heart of the nation's capital, yet you have all of this privacy and seclusion just right behind the house. Truly unique, makes this property very special. As I mentioned, we're incredibly close to Georgetown, and Nick and Christina, I think, are down there, and they have something really special to show you. So why don't we get out of here, go take a look.
So as Jonathan mentioned, we're down here doing something very special in Georgetown today, and we're here at the waterfront. We're about to speak to the manager of Potomac Paddle Pub. His name's Luke, and he's right here. What's up, Luke? How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, Nick?
Hey, thanks so much for having us down here today. We're really excited to hear about your new business. So, when I look at this, all I'm seeing is cool beers and water. Tell me more about your business.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than that. I'd say it's your modern kind of booze cruise. So, we like to say gluttony without the guilt on here, because
I love it.
You can pedal, burn off some of those calories as you intake some of those beer calories.
Absolutely. So one question, if I'm drinking on this and I'm getting drunk, do I have to pedal the entire time?
No, pedaling is optional. We do have a motor back there, so you don't have to do it. We also got a solar panel on top here that powers our electrical system.
That's so cool.
And but the more you pedal, the less gas we use, the more eco-friendly we all are.
Right, right. Well, I see those beers over there. We have to get going across the river to Arlington, so I'm going to jump in here and catch a ride. Hey, well, thanks everyone for tuning in today. I got to run. I got to get my pedals and my beers in. Tune in next time on the next episode of American Dream. Cheers to the American Dream.
California coastal cities are usually thought of as places for surfing, wining, and dining, places for locals and tourists to enjoy the California beaches and sunsets. But this small city at the northern edge of San Diego County still has some great pockets of culture to share. Let's head to the Oceanside Museum of Art in Oceanside, California.
Hey, this is AJ Powers with the American Dream. Today we are in Oceanside at the Museum of Art. We're going to go meet with Maria, the executive director. Let's go check it out. Hey Maria, thanks for having us.
Hey, yeah, welcome. We're
excited
really
to be
glad. Yeah, we're really glad to have you.
Awesome, you want to go check out this
Yeah, let's
rehearsal back
check
here?
it out.
All
Sure.
right. So Maria, we're here in the museum, and you guys are the Oceanside Museum of Art.
Yeah,
How long have you been here?
I've been here for 3 years, but the museum's over 20 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty unique history because it was founded by a group of volunteers who wanted to do something really special for this community. And at the time, I don't know if you know the history of Oceanside, but it was, quote, a cultural wasteland.
Right.
And so this group of community residents wanted something really special for their community, and they created the Oceanside Museum of Art. And yeah, out of all that effort, they really succeeded.
Yeah, I mean, the space is amazing. The exhibits are great. You mentioned to me this is kind of a unique museum for the area and for museums in general. Do you want to tell me why Oceanside Museum of Art is a little bit different?
Yeah, so we're the only museum in North County of this caliber, and so we're really this incredible cultural hub, or if you will, an artistic anchor for all of North County. And we draw people that come from LA all the way down what I like to call the cultural corridor between Los Angeles and San Diego.
Sure.
Yeah, so we've really created a very unique experience for residents in this community.
Awesome. So you guys have, is it 4 exhibits right now?
Yeah, we have 4 exhibitions. We have 4 major galleries, and they rotate out every 3 to 4 months, so we'll do between 10 and maybe 13, 15 shows a year.
Okay.
One of the things that we do that I think keeps the museum kind of fresh and unique is that we will vet artists that other museums haven't already shown. Sometimes the museum only wants to show an artist once they're established,
Right.
but we like to kind of pull people out of the fray, so to speak, or if they've been underrepresented but their work is really worthy of being seen. And sometimes we kind of go a little on the edge where we show work that might seem more like popular culture, and Brian Kessinger is a great example. He's never had a museum exhibition before,
Really?
but he worked for Disney for over 20 years, and he's a really accomplished artist, and we'll check that out when we go upstairs.
Let's go take a look.
Okay, sounds good.
So this is pretty amazing here.
This is the example I was talking about, where we'll do something that's just really, really different.
Right.
And it's the unexpected. Like, people don't expect to see a show like this in a museum. And so we kind of play off of that sense of delight and surprise. We're excited to be showing Brian's work.
Yeah, I was going to say, how does someone of this caliber never be featured? Like, how does that happen?
I don't think a lot of museums are willing to take risks or show what's not considered sort of fine art.
Got it. So
Yeah.
you guys like to kind of push the envelope a little bit.
We do, and also really connect to the community. I mean, this is more characteristic of sort of the Southern California vibe, if you will, and definitely authentic to Oceanside.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So one of the reasons we wanted to feature you guys is because I know you mentioned a lot of people don't even know you're here.
I know, it's really funny. I'll be in LA at an event and I'll tell people I'm from the Oceanside Museum of Art, and they're like, I love that museum.
Right.
And then I'll be around the corner and I'll meet somebody and they'll be like, I've lived here for 20 years. I didn't even know there was a museum in Oceanside.
Right.
So part of our strategy for 2019 is like get the word out.
Exposure.
Yeah, totally. We do music on Friday evenings,
Okay.
the first Friday of every month,
Okay.
and it's free. So we do these great community events. We're really about community as well as about art.
Sure.
And we really want the museum to be a gathering place and a place for people to connect. And so at one of our first Fridays, we had 400 plus people. So People are getting to know that we're here in a big way.
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't believe that more people don't know about it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for having us. I really appreciate it. Come on out to Oceanside Museum of Art. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next is an event that was created in the true spirit of entrepreneurship to fulfill a need in the most fun way possible. This event brings together local small businesses to meet the needs of new parents, support motherhood, and embodies the American dream. Let's head to Sugar Land, Texas, and check out Heart to Market.
Welcome back. I'm Elizabeth Barty with Barty Real Estate Group. Today we're in Sugar Land, Texas. This is Katie Ty, and she is co-founder of Heart to Market. Katie's going to tell us about this amazing shopping experience that we're going to have today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. This is amazing.
It's a lot of fun. So my co-founder Amy and I met through motherhood. As you know, motherhood changes you and inspires you to do new things. So we decided that we wanted to curate a market that was really geared towards moms and children and families that also connected these small businesses, most of whom are mom or woman run, to create a space where vendors and parents can connect over their products. So Heart to Market was born. This is our third market, and we're really excited to be here in Sugar Land.
I think it's amazing that you guys are doing this. I love this.
Absolutely. A lot of these businesses are run out of their homes. They're exclusively online. And so a market like this gives businesses a chance to connect with people in person, to learn from their customers, their clients, and to kind of test out their products a little bit, see what works and what doesn't, and learn from each other.
So we make it easy for you to create your own. So we make it easy for you to create your own balloon garland at home without having to go on YouTube or Pinterest and try to figure out what to do.
I mean, how cute is that? That is perfect for any party.
So this is a 6-foot balloon garland kit, and this is everything that's included: the balloons, the strip, and then the instructions and the prompt that tell you how to do it yourself.
I'm standing here with Jacqueline with Tudor House Cookies, and these are amazing. I mean, this is Houston to a T. Look at that, supporting the Rockets.
We started 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, and we started with little girls' pieces. We work with light fabrics that are traditional to Guatemala, and that's where the women's tops came in. Right now we're offering women's tops and tunics. A lot of our fabrics are handmade on a loom. So they will loom the fabric, and then they do all of the embroidery by hand.
Beautiful. And again, handmade. You're supporting, you know, people from all over the world. I love what you guys are doing, and what a great company.
What we do is we teach classes on how and why to use all-natural skincare products. So our big thing is education. Like, we want people to know the hows and whys of really using natural skincare. Along with that, we do markets like this great market, and then we also do weekly, like weekend pop-ups and stuff like that. Also, we have events at the store where different vendors will come in, teach classes, anything about education and just community. That's like our big thing.
So I try to do a little bit of sweet and salty, spicy, mild. I've done a lot of research about what tastes complement each other. I try to segment things together that I think make sense. And I always try to give options where possible, because sometimes people, you know, may not eat dairy or whatever it may be. So I try to have a wide variety.
Look at this fun bag. I love this. They're also doing some monogramming, right?
We are. So my mom and I actually opened our business almost 10 years ago. We carry John Hart because it is an incredible product that lasts for forever.
Bags, yes.
I got my first piece when I graduated high school in 2005, and I still use it to this day. So we invested in the hot stamp machine so we can personalize it for customers on the spot. They can take it with them. They can choose their color, choose their bag, take it with them, and
so no wait
go.
in shipping when you want things monogrammed. You actually can do it right away.
Exactly.
So I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you for joining us today in Sugar Land, Texas at Hart Market, supporting these amazing local businesses. Truly the American dream. And we even bought some fun stuff. Look at that, yes. So I look forward to seeing you next time, and thank you for joining us.
Our final segment is about development and renovation, introducing us to a developer that creates both stunning homes from scratch and offers finished plans so that an adventurous investor might build a property from top to bottom themselves. Let's head to Los Angeles and meet a developer.
American Dreamers, I'm Scott Goshorn with Rodeo Realty Beverly Hills. Welcome to Celebrity Row. What you're looking at here is not the most glamorous house, but it's going to be. This house is a teardown. So my clients from CL Design have put together an insane modern Balinese, as I like to coin it. It's got the warm woods, it's got the stone, it's got the indoor-outdoor feel, and it's super private, which is huge for Celebrity Row. This area is called Celebrity Row because, quite frankly, there's a lot of celebrities live here. Maybe Mendez, Will Ferrell, Ellen's lived up here. The dude from One Direction lives a couple houses down. So this house here was owned by Sally Kellerman from one of my favorite movies, Back to School. The great thing about this is it's permit ready, RTI, which means ready to issue permits. So the key to a great RTI project is the builder and brand themselves. You got to have someone that knows what they're doing, has actually built high quality homes, because when you're selling to investors, you want to have that trust that you're getting a great project with great plans put together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you down to see my client, Charles Cotlier, and his project they just finished up in Sierra Alta Way. The proof is in the pudding, and you're going to go down and see this amazing house. So let's go. All right, party people, we are here at 1240 Sierra Alta Way, sick property. This is in the heart of West Hollywood, one street over is Beverly Hills, prime, prime, prime. This house is a warm Balinesian, great flavor. More importantly, my client Charles is inside, so let's go talk to him. Come on in.
So what you could see here, Scott, is, you know, these 10-foot pocket doors all pocket into the wall.
Yeah.
So you really bring the outside in.
Yeah.
You know, so when you're sitting here, you're entertaining. You have water in the front here through this front water feature.
Beautiful.
At night, you've got that sitting area out there. You have the fire pit, so that's lit up. Then when you look this way, you've got the zero-edge pool. You've got all this beautiful landscaping. You've got all these disappearing walls as well via the 10-foot pocket doors into these walls. Wherever you are in the house, you can go outside. Every bedroom has its own exterior deck, a place that you can go outside, hang out, feel the air.
So I can't take my eyes off this cloth tub, man, with the open pocket doors and just the indoor-outdoor feel. It's insane.
This is a marble slab. This is actually called sequoia, and the reason why it's called sequoia is it looks like a forest. So it really adds that earth element. You come up here, you never have to leave. We're barbecuing, we got our sink, our barbecue, our fridge, and then you've got this media area here. You have built-in speakers. You could be up here, watch the game, entertain, have a really cool party. This is sort of what CLR Development does, is we're sort of known for these amazing rooftop decks. You're entertaining, man. This is where you want to be. This is where your guests will be. You've got your music playing. You've got a movie on. This space is so unbelievable. I really think this takes it over the top.
Charles, future's bright. Time to wear some shades.
All right, man, let's hit it. And this is my 30th house. It's been quite a journey, man. But, you know, the principle always stays the same, which is build the best house you possibly can. Doesn't matter where it is, doesn't matter how expensive it is. Do the best you can. Take the design over the top.
What you guys are doing is phenomenal. Again, some of the best designs, in my opinion, in the city. Just want to show people the quality of what a true builder who puts the RTI project together does, man. So thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
All right. So that concludes our tour of 7932 Woodrow Wilson in the heart of Celebrity Row, 1240 Sierra Alta Way. I'd like to thank Charles Collier for showing us around that sick property. I'm Scott Goshorn with Rodeo Realty Beverly Hills. We'll see you next time.
We would like to thank everyone that has helped the American dream become what it is today. It was great to check out some inspirational stories from across the country and hear from some exceptional people in your city. We love hearing stories from all over our great nation, and we hope you do too. I've been your host, Jem Morris, and thank you so much for watching.